Kale.
All right, folks, welcome back. It is team number Barrington, so we don't know who's actually going to cross this line first. Will it be twin number 1 or twin number 2, Anna or Kristi? But we are here with Kristi's husband, Andy Pohl, again. So, Andy, take it away. Let us know what you know as the handler who has slept only a few hours in the last 2 days following your wife.
A couple naps at night. Hey, I'd like to thank Sheep Creek Lodge, for hosting this checkpoint and our finish here. We are anxiously awaiting for Kristi and Anna to arrive. Who will come first? Who knows? Hey, here's the insider tip. As they come in, Anna has the red sled bag and Kristi has the blue sled bag. So that's the insider tip. What the hat they're wearing or wet neck gaiter is undetermined at this point because they change it as the weather goes on. They frost up. Also, shout out to Jan, who is Kristi and Anna's mom, and they have been texting me pretty fiercely for the last half an hour saying, where's Kale Casey? He's going to have it live, right? He's going to have live coverage. So she's anxiously waiting. So she's watching this. Hi, Jan. Daughters are on their way. Who else is shouting out there? Our handler, Aaron Anderson, is usually here helping us, but he's got to work since the race got shifted to Mondays. Let's see.
Rotate with me?
Rotate. And look at the trees. The trees are beautiful. We had a little bit of snow here last night, probably 2-3 inches. Really freshened everything up, made everything beautiful. There's a small crowd gathering behind me here, anxiously awaiting probably the most popular women here in this distance mushing sport, at least in our household. There's Aaron Anderson. Hey, thank you for checking in. Shout out. Aaron, we missed you. We missed your great handling skills. Also, Rizzo, his favorite dog that is on Anna's team, one of her go-to leaders, is in the race and charging hard, I'm sure.
Right on. Okay, and you're getting a view here of Andy, of course, our subject matter expert here on the Twins, and the Lodge. So we've got Sheep Creek Lodge in the background. We want to thank them for being an awesome host again. And then, of course, our hosts at Forks Roadhouse and Vitus in Trapper Creek and the Susitna Landing, also awesome. So here we're at the point where we're starting to just get anxious here. There's going to be a dog team coming around that bend. This will be team number 7. We do not know if it's the red sled.
There's Aaron Anderson again. Woohoo, go Rizzo. Yeah, that's a fan favorite right there. He's got a favorite dog.
And one of our guests, Heather Weiser, asked what's the temps there. Temps have been rising a little bit today. It still feels, real feel to the bare hands is pretty cold, like in the single digits, but I think it's bumping up now 2 to 5 degrees, maybe a little bit higher. Last night was negative. Northern Lights were out this morning for sure. Right now you can see Denali, Forker, and Hunter just to the west.
Amazing morale booster, too, when you got these great views and the sunlight out. It may not bright sun, but just having the daylight really brings your sleep deprivation into check. When you got that night vision going on, you know, your inner cycle says, hey, I need a nap, I need to sleep. But when you got this nice bright light reflecting off the brand new snow, everything's nice and crisp. It's so much easier to drive the dog and stay alert and just have a much better day.
And
you can really tell with the mushers.
The difference between maybe staying on the trail or taking a wrong turn or taking too long of a break or anything, right? I mean, we're getting longer days here for sure, like Andy said. I know that I got some pictures in from Anna and Kristi, and it looked like they were really beautiful sunrise this morning.
Yeah, I went there a little bit of Northern Lights last night, too. And clear skies. Beautiful stars. It was a good night for mushing, real crisp. I don't know what Kale's latest feed, but they had also a great run from the Vitus at Trapper Creek all the way into the Forks Roadhouse and back out, did that in one run. Had no issues. I know there was a moose out there on the trail. They never saw it, but their run was clean.
Yeah, tell us about that, Andy. You're an Iditarod finisher. What's a moose like on the trail? I think most people think you do a shoo, 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 and they go away.
Oh, man, you just go, here, moose, 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 moose. They know what's up. But actually, the real story is as the snow gets deeper, it becomes harder and harder to travel. Here comes the dogs.
Here comes the team. Look at this. We'll get to the moose in a minute. That's a red sled bag, folks. Red sled bag. We're going to get to the dogs right here real quick.
Hi, Frosty.
That's the official sign-in. that beautiful rough. Jason's going to look for all the things that would grab the tracker. Actually, that's important. And when you see trackers that should be finished that aren't, just have mercy. Riley and other folks are in. Hi, look at all these guys. Hi, little wagger. How are you?
Hi, Chaos.
Yeah. Hi. Hi. Yo, does that feel good? Does that feel good? Oh, yeah. How good does that feel? Yeah.
And there's Kristi's team, KL.
Okay, here we go. Team in. Bam. So they're getting there. So we're going to check in first Anna's team, then Kristi. So right now you got both of the Barrington teams at the finish line of the 2022 Willow 300 in 7th for Anna and 8th place for Kristi. So seeing double. Sled Dog Kennels and all their supporters and family. Mom, sister, everybody out there. Tina and Aaron, everybody who helps out so much. Here they are. Looking super relaxed. They're doing a little traffic control right there. They're doing a little bit of management to get the team out of here. So let's go ahead and watch the hook going up here. And she's got to make that corner. That's one of the hardest turns in the whole event, is to get around the parking lot here. So there you go. There goes Anna, bib number 17, Sheep Creek Lodge, over the finish line. Great looking happy dog team there. We'll be in Iditarod 2022, the 50th running of it. So this was mainly a training run for the twins. Look at that, Ken's just crushing as a handler up there. Nice job. All right. Thanks, Jake, for kicking in about the moose. They are stubborn and ornery and difficult and unmovable in times without proper concussive type products, otherwise known as guns. Not to kill, but to move, to shoo. So Jeff King got hung up by about 40 minutes today at the around the Forks Roadhouse by a moose that would simply not move off the trail. No matter how many pots and pans they banged, they had to get a little more loud percussion going. Wait, oh, we already did our check-in. Okay, now we're running in. There she's calling G. There you go. She's calling her leaders over to the right. G's right. They were going left. Calling G again. Here comes the Miracle Mile, folks. 4th time today, I think. That's why we have stabilizers. And that's why you are patient, because you want this behind the scenes. And it's part of it. Okay, that's right. They're going to have to go all the way around. Here they are working around the parking lot to get around to their truck. There you go, folks. Seeing double. There is the option, folks. There is the option that we run. Let me turn the... We're going to run a little bit more if you want to stay with me. If not, I understand it's bouncy. Here we go. Let's go around and pick them up through the parking lot the other way. Like how I went and got Hunter's footage. He finished 5th. Check out all the videos. Playlists now are getting up on YouTube. YouTube gives us the ability to share with more people. And it gives you the ability, if you're having a conversation with somebody who's like, well, I would check all that sled dog stuff out, but I just don't like Facebook. You can then say, well, here's a handy link to a YouTube playlist. All nice in a row. And then they can learn about sled dogs. All right, here we go. Parks Highway parking lot. There's the truck way down there. We'll just keep moving. So the Barrington super fans, I'll just give you a quick explanation. So there's their truck, and we'll just keep moving. You can see the Parks Highway is off to your looker's left there. That's the road to Denali National Park. Cantwell, Healy. That's where we go visit our friends Paige and Cody up at the Denali Highway. And go hiking and playing and mushing. And we don't do a whole lot of firefighting right there in Denali, but we do it north and south. Okay, there's the team, so that's what we're going for. We're running in so we can, I'll try to finesse this as much as it's nearly impossible to finesse. Closing in on a quarter mile. But let's try. Okay. Hang in there, we're almost, there's the trailer within view, folks. A little zoom out for you. Okay, there. I can hear the happy high dogs, good dog sound that we come to expect. There's the two sleds right there. Okay, now you're officially getting bonus behind the scenes footage. Top shelf. Right here at the truck where the dogs know us home. Oh, you're beautiful. You're tiny and beautiful. And you're such a big dog. Look how huge you are. Are you the biggest sausage around? Look at you. God almighty. It's a big dog. Are you taking off your booty yourself? Now that's only allowed at the very end of a race, and we all know that. There you go. You're only allowed to take off your booty once you've finished the entire race. Talented little dog there, eh? Likes the ice balls too. Can you get some? Look at your face. How about your face? Yeah, but he's ready for a snack and a nap, eh? Okay, so this is the one side of the truck. Anna's team, red sled, right? We got the coating from Andy. Red is Anna, blue is Kristi. There's the blue sled. That must mean there's Kristi's team. Are you gonna mark up your trailer? Here comes the door, open sesame. So the great reveal, what's in the trailer? What's in the trailer? What's not in the trailer?
There's a snow bike in there, Kale.
Wow. Hey, who are all these guys? Hey. See these guys? Here's Andy's handiwork there with all of his wood carpentry for the doggy hotel. The home away from home. The dorm room. Here's another view for you there. There we go, folks. Love all the comments. Thank you. The mushers will come back to these videos later and see them. Let's see booty's coming off on this side. Gang line not quite getting wrapped up yet, but getting closer. They're gonna have to org all those lines and sleds and get them all in here. Organize. Handlers work their tails off here. They sleep about 2.5 hours a night, often on the floor of some generous person's gift of a warm room, perhaps. Or maybe in the back of the truck and the bench where you just curl up and die for a couple hours. And then at the end of the race, all the booties need to be washed, sorted. Ones with holes get retired and ones without get back out on the runs. All the gang lines need to be checked, the sled, and all the gear needs, well, they train with these all the time, and they're living mushers. This is their life. This is all they do. in the winter, so this is not something like it's going to go away for long. They'll be training back on the trail here in a day or so. And there it is, thanks to the Willow 300 board. And Chris and Michael and Ben and Al and all the folks leading the charge and taking on a ton of work so that the mushers can have fun and the Alaskan husky can travel over the landscapes that they're meant to, with junior mushers who are rookie mushers training, qualifying. These twins clearly are not, but this race is more geared for, to a certain degree, the qualifier who's learning what the twins know, get out here and camp, work alongside the more experienced mushers and learn their rhythm so the tradition carries on. Have good dog care, long distance driving. And he's getting some additional snackage out. He's got his mom's neck warmer on there. Nice job, Miss Pohl. If you're just joining, you're at the behind the scenes part of the Barrington's finish, back at their dog truck, getting a little long view and reminder of what life is like at the dog truck. There are those of you who have had these trucks in your life, and there are those of you who have never, ever put a truck in gear that has all these souls in it, and all this responsibility and gear and food and kit and nutrition and stuff. So this is a little extra footage so you can relive the days if you're a veteran and learn if you're new, or appreciate if you're family and sponsors who give them resources to be able to afford all these parts and pieces, and they gotta all work. The dogs, these trailers are becoming more common, these 2-axle snow machine trailers with the communal housing inside.
Check out the snacks. The good little chicken.
Oh, well, I was checking out the condo. Let's go with the snacks. Okay. Okay, you're okay. You want a big piece of fat?
You got fish? You got cup mix?
Oh.
Is that a whole chicken wing?
No.
Mm. Rizzo? Yeah, I know Rizzo was hiding in the air. There you go, Aaron. There's Rizzo.
Ran the whole thing in lead, but he said, we gotta practice other leaders there, Rizzo.
It's okay to be shy. Get that snack. Get that snack. Oh boy. Is that delicious? Just a big old piece of chicken, a whole part of a chicken. Fatty, yummy, meaty. Hi, Rizzo. All right, folks, and Travis Vanderhoof will be coming in right quick, so going to be heading over there here shortly. Excuse me. So here we are, more snacks coming out. And the big slices of high pro beef and different beef. Oh, what are you looking for over there, buddy? Are you smelling that whole bag of snacks? Are you smelling that? Are you? Are you busted? Are you busted over there? Not yet. Checking that bag out, right? Yeah, what's over there? Whole bunch of beef. Always plenty of snacks for the dogs. That's key. Make sure they have everything they need, everything they want. They'll always feel successful.
I have to melt that off every time.
And you guys got your big slice of salmon, king salmon, something delicious. Yeah. Dogs are snacking after finishing 285 miles, otherwise known as the Willow 300. So resting, snacking, getting ready to go on the doggy condos in here. If you're just joining us, the Seeing Double Sled Dog Racing team is in here. You're behind the scenes, kind of bonus footage here. There's the different apartments for the dogs. I know. You're gonna love it having guests in there. There's a nice sled there of Kristi's, a nice sled of Anna's. And they will both be loaded in there eventually once all the dogs are in, or on top of their truck sled box there. A couple of different ways to do it. Both teams look great coming in. Just finished a little bit ago here in Caswell, Alaska, which is north of Anchorage, a couple hours. Here in the upper Susitna River Valley, you can see sun right there. So we had a little bit more today than yesterday, and it's adding up. Northern Lights this morning were gorgeous. And yeah, it's just kind of fun to watch the dog snacks and people at home. Look at that. George Penman said he gives his Siberians frozen chicken drumsticks every day. I bet they love that, George. And dogs deserve the nutrition that resonates with them. And for those Sibes, that is awesome. There you go. There's some of the behind the scenes. When you do choose to support a dog musher, you're helping them replace harnesses, buy booties, get lumber to make new houses, all those things, all those slices of fish and beef, and everything adds up. So you become part of it. You become part of giving the dogs the best that they can possibly get, and that's what they deserve. And there you go. There's a look at the Anna side of things. We just left the Kristi side of things. So, oh, Randy's getting his harness off. That feels, or he's getting a face kiss in there. Yeah, I call this long form storytelling here. Really, the camera's just letting you all see what the story is, but long form, a lot of events are short form. They show you little clips, little interviews, little things. And Alaska Dog Center believes in pulling back the curtain and, more importantly, feeding the curiosity. These are things I had no idea about when I was ski juring and learning, traveling the world with Team USA. I didn't really know about long distance mushing and how much of a life it is, a complete life, a total dedication. Sprint mushers typically have like real jobs and careers and have a lot of dogs and fund them all and do all that stuff. But long distance mushers, that's a whole other thing. That starts to become the life for most. It really does. So it becomes the life. The regular care, feeding, cleaning, and then finding a way to fund it all. So when you join a team by sponsoring a dog or doing something like that, doesn't matter which kennel, any part of the world, whichever country you like, whichever team you like, it just helps them keep this tradition at the highest level, and it should be at that highest level of nutrition and care and everything. So you all are welcome. Glad you're here. I know Travis is probably rolling in any second here, and he's a really good guy. He had a trickier run, I'd say, from Sheep Creek into Trapper Creek than he would have liked. I talked to him at Trapper Creek and his wife yesterday, and Travis and his wife came up from Wisconsin, like a lot of folks, and moved up here a couple years ago. I visited them at their house in Wisconsin. So great folks. They're finishing right now behind us, but we're giving you the extended Barrington view because they do have such a large following. They've appeared in so many movies and publications, and they've also taught and volunteered a lot for schools and getting lessons to kids through Zoom and making sure that the good word of living with sled dogs, providing the highest care, traveling over land, trusting in yourself, believing in your dreams and taking risks, all that. There's about 20 Iditarods between those two sisters right there. That's a lot of experience. So Yeah, they're pretty darn impressive. There's somebody honking as they go by. There's the logo for those of you who haven't seen it. There's the Seeing Double. And for those of you who have seen it, there's the truck with the short box and the long trailer. So right on, folks. I'm going to go catch Travis back there. Well, hopefully that works out, that we can get them. There's the Willow 2022 hat made out of buffalo wool. So, you guys, see you soon.